You know what's empowering to me? Walking out of a supermarket with items in the bag that are the things I came to get. I have a bag of groceries right here. You know what's inside the bag of groceries? Apples, bananas, coffee, and diet soda. You know what I went in there to get today? Apples, bananas, coffee, and diet soda. That's it. There are no chips in here. There's no ice cream in here, nothing. I love that. That to me is empowering. It's as empowering to me to not do the old habit as it is to do the new habit. As much as I love doing something new that is consistent with my diet and consistent with my goal type of activity, I find it equally empowering when I catch myself not engaging in what would have been an old behavior. In the past, when I would go to the store at night to pick up a couple of urgent items, like I just did, I have to get fruit for the morning, I wanted to get some coffee, I would have had a very hard time not buying a bag of chips. And I would have either gotten the big bag or I would have rationalized and said, you know what, I'll just get the small one. You know, the ones that are like 2 for $1 right next to the register. And I would have said, oh, that's okay. But it's not okay, because it's not just once that it happens continuously. It happens on a regular basis. And more importantly, every time I do that, the one time, I'm training myself and I'm reinforcing the habit and I'm keeping it in existence, and I'm making those chains that are wrapped around my being tighter and tighter and tighter. And I don't want to be someone else's puppet. I want to be operating my own strings today. I want to be somebody who, when I get up in the morning and I open up my eyes, I recognize that I'm doing things that I want to do that are consistent with my ambitions. My ambition is to weigh 187 pounds or less by the end of this calendar year. These daily videos that I'm making are my way of trapping myself into prosperity. It is very hard to slip into old behavior when I know that I'm going to have to report that in the video I make either that day or the next day. And I just don't want to have to report adverse activities in these videos. I will, but I don't want to have to. So it's easier to just be compliant with my new behavioral activities that I'm committing to, and to be defiant and disloyal to my old behaviors, the ones that got me to the point where I was easily 30 or more pounds heavier than I would like to be. So my name is Billy Sparkle. You're watching the 187 Project. If you're new to these videos, I welcome you to bearing witness to my journey. You watching me holds me to a higher standard and level of accountability than I would have been able to hold myself to. So thank you for your partnership. I will be back in the next 24 hours to share more of my experiences. Have a fabulous day.